Rusty tank, torn seat, exposed wiring, crooked license plate, oil stains everywhere. Some people call that style. Other people call that giving up halfway through a build. Rat choppers are one of the most controversial motorcycle styles ever. Some people think they look raw, rebellious, and full of personality. Other people think they just look unfinished, cheap, and lazy. And honestly, I can kind of see both sides. Because when a rat chopper is done well, it can actually look really cool. It can feel like an old machine with real history behind it, like a bike that has been through 100 road trips, a few crashes, and maybe a bar fight or two. But when a rat chopper is done badly, it stops looking like a character and starts looking like neglect. So today, we are talking about why rat choppers might actually be the worst chopper style. Before we roast them too hard, we should probably talk about what a rat chopper actually is. A rat chopper is basically a custom motorcycle that is supposed to look rough, worn out, rusty, old, or unfinished. Instead of shiny paint, chrome, and perfect bodywork, rat choppers usually have things like surface rust, bare metal, scratched paint, mismatched parts, old seats, wrapped exhaust pipes, random accessories, dents and wear marks. The whole point is that they are supposed to look like they have history. And to be fair, the style did not start because people wanted ugly motorcycles. It started because people were building bikes cheaply. Back in the day, not everyone had the money to make a perfect show bike. A lot of people built motorcycles in their garages with whatever parts they could find. Maybe the front wheel came from one bike, the tank came from another bike, and the seat came from something completely different. Those bikes looked rough because they were built to be ridden, not parked in a showroom. And that is important, because real rat bikes were usually rough on the outside, but solid underneath. The rough look was part of the story. The problem is that somewhere along the way, people started confusing rat style with not finishing the bike. Why people like rat choppers? Now, before everyone in the comments gets angry, let me be fair for a second. There are definitely reasons why people like rat choppers. For one, they can feel more real than expensive show bikes. A lot of super polished custom motorcycles look amazing, but they can also feel kind of lifeless. Everything is too perfect, too clean, too expensive. A rat chopper feels different. It feels like a bike somebody actually rides. It feels like it has stories. Maybe the paint is chipped because it's been ridden for years. Maybe the pipes are discolored because the bike has actually seen thousands of miles. Maybe the seat is worn because somebody has been sitting on it for years. That kind of stuff can make a bike feel more personal. Rat choppers also fit the whole rebellious image that choppers already have. They don't care about being perfect. They don't care about matching paint. They don't care about chrome. They're supposed to look like the complete opposite of a rich guy's garage queen. And honestly, when somebody builds a rat chopper the right way, they can have a lot of personality. A good rat chopper can look like a bike built by somebody with real passion. The problem is, not all of them look like that. Some of them just look lazy. There's a huge difference between a bike that looks rough on purpose and a bike that looks like the owner stopped trying halfway through the build. Because let's be honest, some rat choppers do not look like they have character. They look like a project bike that ran out of money. You see bikes with random spray paint on the tank, different colored fenders, a seat that doesn't fit, missing side covers, crooked brackets, exposed wires hanging everywhere, random stickers covering dents. And then somebody says, "Nah, bro, it's supposed to look like that." Sure, maybe. But sometimes it really feels like the rat style becomes an excuse. No paint? Raw look. Bad bodywork? Old school style. Cheap, mismatched parts? Built, not bought. Messy wiring? Minimalist. And look, there's nothing wrong with building a cheap motorcycle. Not everybody has the budget for expensive paint jobs and custom parts. But there's still a difference between building something on a budget and building something that looks unfinished. A motorcycle can be simple without looking sloppy. That's what separates a cool rat bike from a bad one. Because the best rat bikes still look intentional, even if they're rusty, Even if they're worn, even if they use old parts, you can still tell somebody cared. The worst rat bikes don't look intentional. They look like the owner got bored halfway through the build and just called it style. This is where rat choppers can get really weird. Because one thing is having a bike with real age. Maybe the tank has faded paint, maybe the metal has some natural rust, maybe the bike has scratches because it's been ridden for years. That can actually look cool. A motorcycle with real history has personality. But fake rust? That's where things start getting a little cringe. You see people sanding brand new tanks to make them look old. They spray fake rust onto parts, they intentionally scratch fresh paint, they add fake oil stains. They make the bike look like it's been abandoned behind a gas station for 20 years. And sometimes it just feels forced. It's like buying a brand new pair of jeans with fake holes already ripped into them. It's trying too hard. Because real wear happens naturally. Real scratches have stories behind them. Real rust usually means the bike has actually lived a life. But when somebody takes a brand new motorcycle and attacks it with sandpaper just to make it look old school, it can end up looking fake really fast. Some fake rust jobs don't even look believable. The rust is in random places, the paint damage looks staged, the metal underneath looks too clean, and the whole bike starts looking less like a real rat chopper and more like a movie prop. There's a difference between naturally aged and artificially ruined, and some rat choppers definitely cross that line.
Another reason why rat choppers get criticized so much is because the style can hide mistakes, and this is probably one of the biggest reasons people call them lazy. Because if your bike is supposed to look rough anyway, it becomes a lot easier to get away with bad work. Think about it. If somebody builds a clean, custom motorcycle with perfect paint, shiny chrome, and polished metal, every little mistake stands out. If the welds are ugly, people notice. If the wires are messy, people notice. If the brackets are crooked, people notice. If the body panels do not line up, people notice. A polished bike has nowhere to hide. But a rat chopper? That is a completely different story. Messy welds suddenly become part of the look. Cheap hardware becomes garage-built character. Loose wires become minimalist style. Bad paint becomes raw. Rust becomes patina. And sometimes it feels like people use the rat style to hide the fact that the bike is just badly built. You will see exposed wiring running all over the place. You will see random zip ties holding things together. You will see ugly welds that look like they were done in the dark. You will see brackets that barely fit. You will see seats mounted crooked. And then somebody says, it's supposed to look rough. Again, there is a difference between rough and sloppy. A rough-looking bike can still be well built. You can have hidden wiring. You can have solid welds. You can have clean fabrication. You can have parts that fit properly. A motorcycle does not have to look expensive to look intentional. But with some rat choppers, it almost feels like the builder is hoping nobody notices the details, because once you start looking closely, the whole thing starts falling apart. The tank is mounted badly, the seat is crooked, the pipes are uneven, the bars are awkward, the rear fender is barely attached, and at that point, it stops looking like a style. It starts looking like an unfinished project. But what do you think? Would you actually ride a rat chopper? Or do you think it's the worst chopper style?